Hi, I'm Rob White with Dahlstrom Roll Form, and I'd like to explain today a little bit about a big move that we just made as a business to a new modern facility with a lot of advantages to our employees and our customers. Our move to the new facility was motivated by several things, but the one that had the most appeal was DC Roll Form, which is a small roll form company that was occupying this building. And the co-tenant downsized and moved to a different location, which left the building and DC Roll Form as a great opportunity for Dahlstrom. Other than that, we had been looking for a building for several years. Our old building was 50% or so wooden floors. It was probably 70% wooden floors when we moved in 1996, but we had poured more concrete as we started to grow for more machines. And that became a very cumbersome and expensive proposition. The flow in the building was not ideal. We had raw material and outgoing shipments happening at the same dock. So you can imagine that kind of circular flow it's not optimal for manufacturing. We were still able to service customers, satisfy their needs, and move to the new building by basically using a buffering technique of inventory. So we had 15 roll forming lines to move, and our plan was to move one machine every 2 weeks. So what we would do is our account managers would look at the demand coming in from customers, look at the replenishment plans that we have set up for them, and then just do a logical buffer run of inventory that would cover the 2-week move period, and then a little safety stock. And we did that sequentially for all of the 15 lines. And it worked out great. We never had a delay with a customer, and we were able to meet all the ship dates, through that 4-month period of making that move. And we moved all those machines ourselves, except for 2, which we had to hire a rigger because the equipment and the presses were just too big for us to move. But I got to really hand it to our guys. They did a great job, and they used a modular method of disconnect and reconnect at the new building with cable trays that allow for future modular movement of these machines if necessary. And they came up with that whole concept on their own, and it really works great, and it looks great, and it is really neat and clean. So now, a new facility and still a lot of happy customers at Dahlstrom. In the new building, we're able to do our jobs more effectively due to a few reasons. One is the flow, like I talked about before. This building is one large rectangular footprint with no interior walls. We had a lot of interior walls at our last place. The ceilings are really high. Our ceilings at our old building were about 12 feet. These are about 22 feet. The flow is raw material at one end, finished goods out the other end. The finished goods area has a modern crane system that works really well for us to ship our long parts. They can be 30 or 40 feet long. The lighting in this building and the heating is high efficiency design compared to what we had in our old building. The whole building is a pleasant contemporary environment. It just in the factory, in the factory lunchroom, in the office, and the landscaping and the grounds. It's a better experience for everybody, along with the concrete efficiency increases. There's a cultural aspect that we're looking forward to participating in and improving. The new facility will improve relationships with our customers. That will happen through increased reliability and increased response time based on some of the things that I've already talked about with the flow, the centralized storage of tools, tool storage and retrieval has been standardized. Finished goods will be located in high bay racking systems directly adjacent to the crane system and to the shipping docks. Response time should be better, and reliability of our scheduling should be better. And performance helps relationships with customers, helps loyalty, helps trust. And when our customers come to visit us, which we encourage, it's going to be a more pleasant experience here. I mean, it's a contemporary environment. It's clean. It's crisp. It's new. And so we're looking forward to that aspect as well. What this move means for the future of Dahlstrom, I guess I would have to go back a little bit in history. In 1904, the business started in the basement of a 3-story wooden manufacturing building in Jamestown, New York, which was very common at the time. The ceilings, when I talked about low ceilings, this basement ceilings were really low. You know, almost you'd hit your head on the ceiling in this place. But we were still able to make parts. We were still able to satisfy customers. But when we moved out of that location in 1996, we picked up some upgrades, namely a lot of additional square footage, which we needed because we were growing. We still had to contend with wood floors in this older building, and we poured concrete so that we had concrete for our machines. It was a little bit better storage and retrieval system. The crane system was much better. It had a nice high bay crane, so that helped. So it was an upgrade. But when we moved here now, 2021, Falconer, New York, 130,000 square feet of modern manufacturing facility. Great concrete, level concrete floors, high bay ceilings, efficient utilities, and just a pleasant, inviting, aesthetic environment for all of our employees. But one big thing when we're here and for our future is this building has full conveyorized powder coating capability designed for long, slender parts. So it's perfect for a roll form program that also includes powder coating. So we are starting to kind of market that heavily, and we're starting to train some of our employees, and we're looking forward to that powder coating really working in with OEM and especially architectural decorative moldings and specialty powder coatings for the future. We're looking forward to our new digs here in Falconer, and anybody who's watching is invited to come and visit us, and we'll take you on a tour. Thank you.